I really hope that this is satire, that it's AI, which I'm sure it is, because look how insane this is. I'm not gonna say word. Just read it if you can see it. Are you kidding me? It's a joke. It's got to be. It's AI. It's got to be, because I haven't heard anything about this in the news or anything like that. But let's look at this. This isn't a joke. This is Henry Kissinger. Look what he had to say. Remember 2020 scamdemic? He said 2009, back in 2009, once the herd, referring to us as cattle, moo cow, once the herd accepts mandatory vaccinations, it's game over. They will accept anything then. Forcible blood or organ donation for the greater good. Do you remember during the scamdemic 2020? It's for the greater good. Get your vaccination. Put on your mask. It's for the greater good. Lockdown. It's for the greater good. Remember that? That's New World Order commie terms right there. Just like essential and non-essential workers is communist terms. Alright? This bitch, this POS also said we can genetically modify children and sterilize them for the greater good. All about depopulation. These bitches need to start with themselves, don't they? He said control sheep minds and you control the herd. And they're all about trying to control our minds, aren't they? And divide and conquer. Yeah. Instilling fear. Right? Indoctrinating. Kissinger then said vaccine makers stand to make billions of dollars. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Get your vaccines. Big Pharma needs to make some money. Cha-ching. Kissinger also said, and many of you in this room are investors. It's a big win-win. That's what he said to a crowd in 2009. And as you can see right here, right there, this bitch's word, his words, this demon's words. May you rot in hell, along with the rest of these fucking New World Order POSs. But see, we got a lot of sheeple back in 2020, 2021, who were wearing their muzzles, which is communism, and you're suffocating. You're erasing your identity that God gave you. You idiots out there, you, breathing in your own shit. And you were taking your vaccines. I don't give a damn if you take your vaccines. But if you're going to try to force us or shame us into taking them too, Houston, we have a huge problem. And we did. But these idiot sheeple who rolled up their sleeves to take the poison for something that didn't even exist. There was no COVID. There's no viruses. It's ridiculous. You wanted us to, you tried to shame us into taking the vaccines. But you know what? We turned the tables around you. We shamed you. We memed you. We made fun of you. And we tried to educate you and wake you up. But it didn't work really. For the most part, a lot of you still consisted, including my family, on taking your vaccines. And a lot of you are no longer with us. The rest, slowly but surely, did wake up. And I think there's enough of us to realize that, hey, yeah, a lot of people in 2020 got. This is what they wanted. Modify children to sterilize you and depopulate. That's what 2020 was about. And they wanted a repeat with the fake bird flu, fake measles outbreaks, and whatever else they could come up with. So I hope a lesson has been learned. These bitches want all of us dead. Georgia Guidestones, Deagle.com, population, projection, yada, yada, yada. That's what I got for you tonight. I'm looking at a lot of stuff, but it's late, and I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day, sort of, even though time is going by really fast. I plan on, I see what's going on in Minnesota. I also saw a headline that said that a Minnesota daycare worker, I can only imagine the type of worker that was, probably Somali, pretty much offed an infant that was approaching his one year birthday, or neglected him to death, or something like that. There's a lot of crap going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. And I even saw Stu Peters, which I'm not a fan of at all, but I did see his title to his video, and I didn't watch the whole video because this is like an hour and 48 minutes. I don't have that kind of time. But I skimmed through it. I don't know if the title matched what was said in the video, but the title did say what I've said since 2020 when I came across the information that these illegals will be armed, and when they're given the go-ahead, a lot of things simultaneously will be will happen, like infrastructure being attacked, governor's mansions, things like that. All kinds of sheriff's offices, all stadiums simultaneously, shopping malls simultaneously, wherever people are and stuff like that. I came across that information in 2020, if I remember correctly, or it might have been 2021, but it was a long time ago. And I talked about it on and off in earlier videos, that these invaders are the UN's army. And, you know, you remember they got cell phones, they were given, pretty much the red carpet was rolled out for them, right? I went over all that, and I'm sure a lot of other channels did too. Well, Stu Peters' title to his video, or that's what it looked like on a certain website I was on, said that the ICE is actually, you know, how you gonna, I haven't watched the videos, but somehow the guns from ICE vehicles are getting robbed, and documents and this, that, and the other. Basically, it said that ICE is arming the Somalis and gangs, like allowing themselves to get robbed or whatever. I don't know. But that's a thing that made me go, because I'm thinking like, okay, so that's how they're going to arm them this way. It's like, oops-a-daisy, ICE vehicles got robbed of, but, you know, there's not that many ICE people up there, and I don't know what, and stuff like that, to arm a bunch of people. So I don't know. But it did say, it said 50 million armed. I don't know. All I know is you best stay prepared, and you can take this with a grain of salt, but it'd be a good idea to be stocked up on food and just be prepared as best you can. All right? Because we are in severe uncharted territory. Severe. I don't have a good feeling about any of this. We're in 2026, and you know by 2030... Really, last year, 2025, they wanted most of us not to be here. That was a projection for Deagle.com. It didn't pan out, but you know by 2030, they really want everything to be a wrap, and that's right around the corner. So, New World Order 2. So that's what I got for you. But take a look at this. Hashtag never again. Don't you sheeple out there that fell for it that time? I didn't fall for that. My mom didn't fall for that, but what I'm trying to say is, if you fell for the scamdemic, the hoax the first time, just know that they were trying to Guyana tragedy us. Remember that? Jim Jones, drink the Kool-Aid and everyone died. Remember that? Yeah, depopulate. That's what it is. For the greater good. Who's the greater good? They think they're the greater good. These POS reptilian demons. That's what I got if you don't be a troll. I am Oop.